For 10 years, I've been teaching large first-year writing and rhetoric courses, theories of persuasion, how to communicate in academic language and those kind of issues, which brings me into touch with students who come from a wide range of backgrounds. So I've always had an interest in teaching diverse cohorts of students, and it's important to me as well as someone who comes from a working class background. I was one of the first in my family to come to university, and I can empathize with students who arrive here not knowing how the place works, why we talk the way we talk, why we write the way we write, and everything I can do to support students from those kind of backgrounds, I know actually helps students from all backgrounds understand the quirkiness of studying at university. Within my school, a large unit of study might be about 500 plus students per semester. My teaching in writing and rhetoric units is broken into lecture-based teaching, which will be a full cohort, some remote, some in person, and smaller tutorial teaching where the group sizes are around. We try to keep it to 20, but sometimes 24 students in those small groups as well. I always start the semester by looking at the information available to me through the university systems about the cohort of students I'm working with, which will give you a basic cohort breakdown in terms of gender, language background, degrees that the different students are studying, what their majors are, whether they're enrolled in with disability support services, whether they identify as Indigenous or first in family to study at university. So the systems information gives you a bit of basic information, but I balance that with surveys that I run with the small cohorts I'm teaching, so I get a bit more tailored information to the students in front of me in the classroom, and even surveys with the whole group asking for questions that are more relevant to the material we're studying. So in writing studies, that might be, what are your experiences with writing? Where have you received feedback on your writing in the past? Those kind of questions can bring out a lot of information about the diversity of experiences that make up the student cohort. So knowing about the diversity in your classroom will change your teaching practice, whether it's making decisions about the content that you teach and understanding how it's relevant for these different cohorts of students, or it might be identifying ways to adapt material so that it's suitable for the different students in your class. So for me personally, I have discovered over time that the students enrolled in my course tend to come from lower ATAR backgrounds, and they tend to be the students who are most at risk in terms of failing at university. So that challenges me as a teacher to build an awareness of the different systems and the ways of speaking and communicating at university that can help those students experience a better sense of belonging, but also use those skills or the new skills I'm teaching them to participate more at university.